Today we have a nails for infill. One nail is broken, most nails are curving downwards, and also there is another nail that is crooked. In this video I will show you how to fix all that and turn it into this. So keep watching. Hello guys and welcome, I'm Anastasia. Today we have a nails for infill. It is hard gel overlay and it's been 1 month and a half, which is definitely too much, waiting for infill. We have a broken nail, some nails are curving, but other than that they're in pretty good condition. There is not any lifting or major problems. So what happened? This client, she was attending the same nail technician for years, but then she moved to Moscow from another city. So she couldn't find a nail technician yet, and that's why we're doing this infill today. So first things first, we need to file off the old color. So she had some gold chrome on it and some nails were just covered with a top coat, and I'm using a carbide green abrasive bit to take it off, and the speed is about 20,000 rotations per minute. There won't be any fun product lifting removal in this video, so let's skip to the next step where I will push back the cuticles with orange wood stick. And while doing that, I can already feel that this is definitely my favorite type of skin and cuticles, normal dry, because they're so fun and easy to work with. There's always something to clean, and I don't know, I probably sound like a crazy person, right? Do you guys have your favorite skin type or cuticle type? Anyways, then we are going to shape the nails, and I will be using 180 grit file for that. So she already have a pretty nice shape. I am going only to do a slight retouch and maybe make them a little bit shorter. So she has an oval shape, and honestly I think this is the minimal length that you can afford when having an oval shape, because shorter it's not going to be an oval anymore. And we have this nail that is crooked, that is growing to one side, and this is how we're going to fix that. I will take a pencil and simply divide it into two parts and draw the line according to the line of the finger, not the nail. And now you can see that the center is not where it's supposed to be. Then I will start filing from the side where the nail is actually growing, where it is heading to. Because if you will start filing from the opposite side, then most likely you will overfile it really fast, and that's it. We will just not have enough material to create a beautiful oval symmetrical shape. That's why most of the filing will be on this side. Then I will check if the length matches to the next nail, to the middle finger, because it's all supposed to match. Do not hurry. Always take a look from a distance to make sure that it's still going symmetrical, and only after that, when you're done with the length and this side, you can slightly file the opposite side in the direction of the center again. But like I said, be careful, we are not supposed to file that side a lot, as this is where the nail is growing from. Another tip is always use a contrast background, like I have a black underneath now, because this is where my dust collector is, and it's really helpful because I can clearly see the shape, and this is how it looks now. So the natural smile line is still not even, because this is how it grows, but if you will take a closer look, you will see that now it is all even and symmetrical, and once we apply the color, the nail will look straight. And this is how we fix that. I hope this tip was helpful. So next thing, we're going to do a cuticle care, and with a flame bit I will push back the cuticle. By the way, if you would like to learn more about electric file manicure, I will leave the link down below for my online course, so you can check it out. This is how nail look after e-file prep, and now we can continue working or we can trim the cuticles. And there are a few ways to do that. You can do that with e-file as well, or you can use the nippers or scissors. I will be using scissors because when I'm filming some lessons, most of the time the skin looks better if you will trim it that way. Because after e-file in real life, they look exactly the same. I mean, there's really not much difference, but in the camera, they look a little red. So yeah, this is what cameras do to us. They not just make us look older and bigger sometimes, not just our faces or bodies, but it also applies to the nails. Just as a reminder, this part of the service should not supposed to hurt. It is not painful at all, and we're trimming only the dead part of the cuticle. So after that, this is how the nails and skin are supposed to look. It should not be irritated or red. This is just healthy skin. So now we can proceed to the next step, which will be product application. But before that, we need to prep the nail plate for that, and I will be using dehydrator and non-acid primer. I will apply it on the natural nail. On some nails we have some product remaining, and it's absolutely fine since there's no lifting. And then I will apply a base coat and cure it for 30 seconds in LED. Now let's take a look at the nails, and some of them are like that. They're growing downwards, they're curved, and that's fine. That's just how naturally they are. So I'm going to apply a little bit more gel on the free edge, so later we can fix that. She also admitted that her previous nail technician was doing exactly the same thing. She was fixing her nails like that so they will look more straight, and you do not have to do that every infill. It depends on the nails, but normally you can do it like one time, then you do a regular infill, and next time you do it again. It doesn't really take an extra time since here we don't have a very long nails. Then we cure it in LED for 30 seconds, and then you just continue the application like you normally would. So the only exception is that we have a little bit more product on the free edge as usual. So I will apply a thin coat of gel on the entire nail, and after that I will take the drop and apply it on it. These nails are curving but not like extremely, so we do not really have to add a lot. I put this drop and move from one side to the other. Do not forget to build the apex. It should be located in the middle of the nail. Since we have short nails, that will be on the area of the nail bed, and we can also add a little bit more on the free edge. Cure in LED, and this is how this nail looks now. So we will proceed with the same steps. So for the nails where we need to make them straight again, we will be repeating that, but some nails are already straight, they're not curving as much, so for them we're just going to apply the gel like usual. You probably noticed that this client, she has natural nails, so there was only one that is broken, so we need to do a new extension, but normally she does a hard gel overlays, and I asked her if she was thinking of switching maybe to soft gel, to gel polish overlays, since her nails are in pretty good condition, and she said that she never had a luck with that. So she was attending the same nail technician, but still the nails were peeling and lifting from time to time, and with hard gel she never had this kind of problem. It's hard to tell why it's happening like that, but it is definitely easier to fix curved nails with a hard gel, so we just decided that we will continue doing that. You guys are asking me how long does it normally take to do an infill. So with the infill like that, it's pretty fast since there are no big problems here, no lifting or something like that. So the normal time will be about 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. When you're done with the application, remove the sticky layer, and we're going to file the nails underneath, especially the ones that we were fixing, the ones that were growing downwards, and we added more product on the free edge. So now we're going to file off the natural nail and a little bit of the product, and they will be straight again. Be careful, you're supposed to file mostly in the center, do not file the sidewalls too much. And after that, we are going to slightly shape and file the nails. As you can see, I'm filing the surface with the buffer. It's pretty good to do that, and if you do not have a lot to file, then it's enough. I'm using a 180 grit buffer and 180 grit file to shape the nails. Now, do not forget to make sure that they all match both hands, and this is what we have after shaping and filing. As you can see, naturally these nails are a little curved and they're rather wide, so I think the best solution for this length and shape will be any dark color. So we decided to do dark green, but just dark green will be too boring, right? So we decided to add a little bit of matte top coat and the rhinestones. So I will apply the second coat of the matte top coat and apply some crystal and aurora borealis, I believe that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, crystals, and a little bit of silver caviar beads, so it will look like a rain from crystals. And after we cure it, it will look like we have matte nails with crystals. And we decided to leave some nails like that with a shiny top coat. So to secure crystals on matte top coat, you can use the same matte top coat. I'm using the one by Cupa. The consistency is rather thick, so it allows you to place the crystals like that. And we will do the same on the thumb, cure, and this is what we have. This was definitely the wow moment, because after I applied the color and showed the result to this client, she was like, whoa, they look so long now. And seriously, looks like this dark color actually made them look longer, even though they're really not that long. So let me guys know, what do you think of this transformation? I hope you enjoyed these tricks. If you did, do not forget to subscribe so you will not miss my new videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.